Assalamualaikum and good day viewers. My name is Muhammad Luqman Hakim Nazri and my matches number is 10DDK22F1044 from class DDK4B. Today, I'm going to present our mini project for DEC40092 Computer Vision. Our project title is Face Detection in Real Time using Python with GUI. So firstly, let's talk about the source code. We use OpenCV for face detection as well as training the algorithm to learn the faces. Then, we install NumPy for mathematical equations so that we can convert our image input into arrays that the algorithm can use to train with. Afterwards, we use HAR cascades, which is the base starting algorithm to train our faces with. Finally, we use tkinter to create the Python GUI. Now then, let's move on to the code itself. Firstly, we import all of the necessary libraries which you can see on the screen. Afterwards, we begin configuring our graphical user interface. We created the background. We created a text prompt to display text on the screen to let the user know what process is currently being done. Then we create two text input box that allows the user to input their names and ID. Then we check if the input values are correct. If it detects alphabets or other character other than the numbers in the ID text input box, it will tell the user that it is invalid. Vice versa happens in the name text box, but with numbers as invalid instead. Then, we configure the program to take images from the webcam for training the face detection algorithm. The image taken is tied to the ID and name input by the user previously. These images are taken in black and white to make it easier for the algorithm to detect differences in pixel values. It then detects the dimensions of the face and place a virtual rectangle. That rectangle represents the final image that has been cropped and saved into a file named training image. After an image is taken, it waits 100 milliseconds before taking pictures again. After it takes 60 images, the program ends. It is important to note that the more images it is allowed to take, the more accurate it is. However, we limited it to 60 to save on storage space. Afterwards, the camera is closed and the ID and name associated with the input image is saved into a Microsoft Excel file. This allows us to theoretically save infinite number of profiles. Then, we configure the algorithm to train the image we previously taken. We state the face recognition syntax and also load the HAR cascade face algorithm, which is stored in an XML file. Each face in the input image is associated with the ID and name that was saved in the CSV file. This allows the algorithm to know which face is which person. Finally, we display trained images messages to the user. Afterwards, the getImages and labels function retrieves images and their corresponding labels, which is IDs, from a specific path. It initializes empty list for storing the images and their IDs. It then iterates over the image path in the folder. It loads the images, converts them to grayscale, and extracts the IDs from the file names. The loaded images are converted to NumPy arrays and appended to the face list, while the extracted IDs are appended to the IDs list. Finally, the function returns the faces and IDs list containing the loaded images and the associated IDs respectively. Then, we track the images by specifying where the files are loaded. The CSV file is opened and read the ID and name. We read the trained face algorithm data and load the names from the CSV file. Then, we open the camera and start detecting any familiar faces. If there is familiar face, it gets detected and the ID and name is displayed underneath the face. If there is a face that is not associated with any ID or name, it gets saved as unknown. Finally, we configure the buttons to take the sample images from the camera, then the model, testing the model, and finally a quit button that makes it simple, straightforward for the user to control. Next, I will show you where the files are located. The main file is saved on my desktop. Inside is the data file to store the base face algorithm XML file, an unknown image file to save unknown images for future reference and troubleshooting, training image files to store trained images, training image label files which stores the training data for the face detector, and finally the user details which stores the CSV file. Opening the CSV files displays the rows and columns of saved IDs. So enough chit-chatting, now I'm going to simulate the program. We first run the program through PyCharm IDE. Then we take our sample image. It is important to note that the user must stand close to the webcam and in multiple poses to ensure flexibility and accuracy in the train model. Then we click the train button to quickly train the model of our faces. We then click the testing button to test the program detection. As you can see, it quickly detects my face as Luqman with my ID of 1. It is important to note that since it was trained with 60 images, it is not accurate 100%. So now, I'm going to simulate how the program reacts if it detects another face. In this simulation, I will put on my glasses. I save my ID as number 2 and my name is Luqman Glasses. Then I repeat the same process as previously said. And now, it detects me as Luqman Glasses with ID of 2 when I put my glasses on. When I open my glasses, it detects me as regular Luqman. So, let's move on to our project conclusion. To conclude this video, we believe that image detection as well as computer vision programming using Python and other coding language is very important in the advanced age of the internet. It allows various tasks to be automated securely and efficiently. Such tasks include security checkpoints, checking anomalies on the face, various health features, and much more. This elevates the burden of doing menial tasks and allows us, humans, to do more important and sensitive tasks. Instead, we also believe that we have met all of the criteria of this mini project. We were able to create a complete project with the required elements, debug and eliminate most, if not all errors, maintain readability for easy reference, and demonstrate the function smoothly. Overall, we have greatly extended our knowledge regarding visual programming, and we are eager to implement what we have learned so far into future projects. So that is all for now. My name is Muhammad Luqman Hakim Mazri, and I'll see you soon. Assalamualaikum.